Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at Spider-Girl from the Marvel Legends Space Venom wave, and this is now the last figure from this wave that I am reviewing. So the next video will be the Builder figure down here. I have done reviews of everything else, so go ahead and check them out on my channel. Here we have a picture on the back of Silk, and then there's a small bio there for these two figures. So let's go ahead and get this thing open and take a closer look. And here is Spider-Girl out of the packaging, and upon first glance it does look like it's a good figure. It's got a lot going on with the paint job, but honestly it's not all that fantastic. It's nowhere near as good as any of the other figures in this wave. But first, before we take a properly close look at this figure, at the paint detail and everything, I do just want to mention something about this figure and also the Silk figure that we got. So similarities in the body mold, because we do actually have some differences right here. It's not exactly the same. The legs and the arms from both of these figures may actually be the same as the Beetle that we got, but the torso and the midsection are definitely new. The feet are definitely new, the hands are definitely new, and obviously the heads are definitely new. Now this figure uses the same midsection as Silk, but the torso, I believe, is another new torso. It's not the same as Silk right here. Spider-Woman, Ms. Marvel, Captain Marvel, they all have this torso. As you can see, there is a little bit of plastic at the bottom of the chest there where there is not right there, so that's different. I don't have any other female Marvel Legends figure that has this same torso. Now, it's extremely similar to the torso that we see on Wasp, with a bit of plastic underneath the chest, but there's more plastic here than there is here, plus this torso has the molded in bits for the wings, so it's also different to that. So I do believe that this is another new torso, which is absolutely fantastic, and I think that it definitely, having the indentation in the middle right there as opposed to Silk, definitely really looks good with the spider design right there. So awesome, you know. That's great work, Hasbro. Another new sculpt. That's absolutely fantastic. The only problem that I have with the new sculpts are the fact that we don't get any other accessories with this figure. Silk, she had the alternate head and the neckerchief. This figure, unfortunately, does not come with anything else. And the fact that we get a fist right here and then a gripping hand that has nothing to hold kind of sucks. I would definitely prefer a web whipping hand or something there as opposed to that. She looks fine just standing there and everything, but if you want to put her in an awesome fighting pose, I definitely think that a spider character needs some kind of interchangeable web whipping hand. Now onto another newly molded part, obviously the head. It honestly looks fantastic. This head sculpt is so awesome. We have some earrings on right there. The paint is fantastic. We have some really nice black shading over the brown mold right there. So that looks absolutely fantastic. The eyes, the piercing white is so good. The lips are painted well and everything. The only problem I have with the head is actually the neck. You can see the joint really clearly, and if you move it ever so slightly, you can see the entire joint inside there. I mean, you can move it so much that it looks like you're breaking a neck, which articulation wise is fantastic, the amount that you can move this. Obviously the neck is high, just like on Silk. It's obviously fine on Silk because you can give her a neckerchief. On this figure, it doesn't look all that great at all. They definitely should have shortened the length of this neck, so that is kind of a problem. As for the rest of the suit, the silver looks fantastic. Like, the actual amount of paint is really good. However, you can see in some places, like down there, where the lines don't quite match up, it sticks down a little bit. And then again here, it looks like it's going back to their previous sloppy paintwork. But all of the line work on the rest of the suit and everything is done absolutely fantastic. The skin tone has come out awesome. So onto the articulation then. The head moves up and down, left and right, and then like I just showed you, loads of pivot right there. The shoulders come out to the side and go all the way around. The single jointed elbow along with a rotation right there, and then exactly the same here at the wrist, so you've got your rotation and one joint right there. The diaphragm moves backwards and forwards, left and right, and then we get a really good amount of pivot there. The hips come out this far, they go forward and back, rotation at the upper part of the leg, double jointed knee, and then the feet go up, down, and have ankle pivot, so really good articulation. Overall, I definitely do recommend this figure if you can find it cheap. As part of the wave, obviously, if you want to build your Space Venom, it's definitely a must-have. It's definitely not a dud in terms of the fact of it being a bad figure. There's just a couple of things that they could have improved on to make it a perfect one, but overall I still definitely think it's an absolutely fantastic looking figure, and if you're into the character, then that's awesome. For me personally, I love expanding on my Spider-Verse figure, so I love having all the different suits of Spider-Man and then all the different variations of Spider-Girl. And just before I finish up here, a lot of people are actually commenting on the Silk video that I made, commenting about the midsection and saying, hey, isn't that just going to be like the same as the teen figures and everything? Well, here is a Spider-Gwen on that. So as you can see, much smaller even still than this figure, and as you can see, the torso is way thinner even so. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more pictures of anything else from the wave, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description below. And for more Marvel Legends reviews, including the Space Venom Builder figure, which is coming up next, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.